every single meal you ate yesterday? Think about it. If not, you are eating mindlessly. Hello, my successful and healthy earthlings. Mihaela Ragush here, naturopath and founder of the Natural Health Podcast. In this episode today, I will share with you a tool that will assist you to eat mindfully. Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness to sustainable health in the business hustle space. Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve optimal health and success. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for this week's top product review. Before I get into that, at the end of this episode, I'm going to share with you a way that you can join a healthy and successful community by joining the Natural Health newsletter, link below. But let's get into it. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for this week's top product review. Let's get straight into it. Like I mentioned earlier, do you remember what you ate yesterday? What did you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner? All the snacks, I want to know all about it. And if you can't recall, that is a sign that you are eating mindlessly. You're just putting food in your mouth for the sake of putting food in your mouth. You are meant to remember everything you ate or everything that you have eaten, okay? But most of us actually don't recall what we've eaten in a day. That we don't really recall it. We just snack and we put things in our mouth and we don't even remember. So what am I talking about? What's going to help you to eat a little bit more mindfully? Well, it is a food journal. Yes, I'm talking about a food journal, a food diary. I've spoken about journaling before, but this is specific in relation to food. So the thing is I don't want individuals becoming obsessed with writing down what they're eating every single meal, day, calories and weight and stuff like that. That is not healthy for some individuals. That actually causes more anxiety. Why I'm bringing this up is to ensure that we don't eat mindlessly. That is the main reason for this food journal, this food diary. And there are so many around that you can get your hands on, or you can just make your own, or you can have apps. There's so many apps around that you can put in there. You have to find out what works best for you, but find something that doesn't create anxiety around food. I want you to have something that's going to help you determine and remember what you're eating, so then you can analyze it in a healthy way and go, wow, I'm actually not eating as much greens as I'm supposed to. Or wow, my fat intake is extraordinary and you really don't want that to be. Or you go, wow, I'm eating a lot of carbohydrates. I didn't think I was doing that. Or you might be like, oh my gosh, wow, I'm eating 7 meals a day. That's crazy. So this is why I think having a food journal is absolutely amazing, because it tracks the time you're eating it, the time that you put in the food in your mouth, if you have any symptoms related to it also. But then it also tracks that you put in an information that you want, what you've eaten and what you haven't eaten. But then also, if you suffer from some things as headaches, migraines, bloating, or anything along those lines, you'll be able to maybe link it to certain foods. It's kind of like, well, on Tuesday I was bloated. What did I eat on Monday? Oh, wow, I was eating tomatoes. Maybe tomatoes don't sit well with me. So you're more aware of it. Okay, that is absolutely amazing. It makes you realize to eat when you're actually hungry, when you're genuinely hungry, not just to put food in your mouth or for the sake of putting food in your mouth because you're bored or anything along those lines. It's really to help you track if you're eating a nutritious diet and what kind of foods you're actually eating, but also what times you are eating. I know, like I said, I made a few videos back about journaling, and it's absolutely amazing to put your thoughts on paper. And sometimes it's awesome to see actually on paper what we're putting into our mouth, because we say, yes, I've eaten, but what have I actually eaten? Like when someone says to you, what did you eat yesterday? You're like, I actually don't remember. Is that healthy? Probably not. So this is why it would be absolutely amazing for you to get your hands on an app, or you make your own food journal that relates good for you. So for example, you would have the time, what meal it is, if it's your first, second, third meal, and what you've eaten, right? And some apps actually allow you to upload a photo, which is absolutely amazing. If you want, you can also put in a lot more information in there, but you don't have to be. You make it as easy as hard as for you as possible. I want it to be simple and sustainable, because the more complex you make it, you're not going to continue doing it, right? So let's bring it back to simplicity and sustainability so you actually do it, but also being savvy so we can actually read it and go, wow, we're actually lacking a bit of protein at lunchtime. Oh, wow, I was tired or was hungry because I didn't have enough protein. So this is exactly why it would be absolutely beneficial for you to get your hands on an amazing food journal, food diary, or an app that can help you. If you want more health hacks like this one, or bonuses on products, bonuses on services, absolutely amazing guest interviews, sign up to the Natural Health Podcast newsletter. Get your hands on it. Just link below. It comes out every Friday, and this newsletter is all for you. I'm giving you everything in one newsletter weekly. I'm not going to send you all this spam every single day. No, that's not me. Once a week, I give you real information and discounts and products that are going to help you be healthy and successful. All right. Thank you for joining us at Natural Podcast. Remember, the missing link between failure and success is your health.